following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today I'm on a brand new boat from Sea Ray, the 370 Sundancer. Completely redesigned from the keel up. Triple 300s hanging off its stern here. That's the only power option, so the first thing is I want to find out how they do. So let's take it out for a ride, get the performance numbers.
The Sea Ray Sundancer 370 OB has a length overall of 39 feet 9 inches, a beam of 12 feet, and a draft of 43 inches.
With an empty weight of 18,200 pounds, half fuel, half water, and 3 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 20,139 pounds. With the triple 300 horsepower Mercury Verados with JPS, turning 16 by 18 equal inertia props and wound up to 5,900 RPM, our speed topped out at 50.8 miles per hour. Best cruise was measured at 4,500 RPM and 38.2 miles per hour. At that speed, the 42.8 gallon per hour fuel burn translated into 0.9 miles per gallon and a range of 201 statute miles, all while holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 250 gallon total fuel capacity. Shove those throttles forward. She'll come up on plane in 5.7 seconds, reach 20 miles per hour in 9 seconds, and 30 came and went in 14.4. This is actually a very fun boat to drive. She's got sport boat handling, so I was just having a lot of fun doing a lot of cranking and banking on it. You're not going to do that when there's a lot of people on board, but the point being is that she can take it. Never once did I get any ventilation from the props. Had it on auto trim the whole time, so it was continually adjusting itself, and it seems to do it very well. Once you come up on plane, the auto trim works nicely as well. If you want to get top speed out of it, override, give it a little bit of up trim, get that bow up just a little bit higher and you'll feel a little bit of boost in speed. But other than that, I kind of let the auto trim do its thing. I only noticed a hull slap if I was crossing the wake of the boat. I mean, it's kind of calm here now, but crossing wakes, get a little bit of hull slap only at top speed, but if you bring it down to cruise speed, 4,000 RPM, thereabouts, has a nice clean penetration right through the waves, throws the water out to the side for a dry ride. No matter how hard I tried to get water on the windshield, wasn't happening. There's a lot of power in those triple V8s hanging off the stern, but you still need to give it a good boost to get up onto plane because it's a heavy boat. So don't be shy about bringing that throttle all the way up, get her up on plane, and then you can back down to the comfortable speed that you want. If you advance the throttle slowly, she'll take a long time to get over that hump, kind of fight her way over. So give it that throttle, give it the help she needs. We've got Simrad electronics on board. Obviously, it was a very foggy day when we were doing this shoot, so a lot of the maneuvering that I had to do was based on the image of the camera boat in the radar screen. So that was really dialed in nicely, and I had a great target no matter where I was or how far or close to it. Just never disappeared, so nice job with the Simrad electronics. The helm is very nicely laid out. Soft touch panel with 2 beverage holders, 3 of the engine start-stop buttons up above, twin 16-inch Simrad displays, and these are the Evo 3S displays, so if we want to, we can get up to 6 panels all the way across. Great feature there. This also has C-zone switching integrated into it with a custom-made user interface, so we can control all the lighting, the tank controls, everything right from the panel. We also have manual switches just underneath, push button, lighted when activated. Now, if we have a problem with just the C-zone switching on the touch control, we can easily, look at this, access the back of the panel. Now we've got the C-zone control box. We open that up, we can simply jump the fuses, so we have manual switching as well. This is a Fusion 770 series stereo. Steering wheel is mounted to a tilt base, and notice how it's recessed a little bit just to give you a little more room behind the helm. The JPO joystick, Lemco's automatic trim tabs just behind, and then there's a remote control back here for the Simrad displays. Great feature. So often I see a manufacturer that will mount the remote control like right next to the displays. I never understand why. Here you can reach it nicely from the seated position. And then there's a Simrad VHF. Just behind, there's also a remote control located elsewhere around the boat for the VHF. Now the seat, 39 inches, includes a flip-up bolster, and it adjusts fore and aft. There are also 2 teak footrests just underneath the helm. But honestly, what I really like is the visibility through these huge windows. Now this is a departure from the Sundancers that we used to know, where the windshield came up to a certain level and then it was open all the way above that, and you would fill it with isinglass or something like that that never moved. So Sea Ray stepped up, they made the glass go all the way up to the hardtop. Even the side is going all the way up to the hardtop, but that's an option. Standard is half glass. In the middle of the cockpit deck, there's access to a mechanical room. Easy entry. Fuel tank is just ahead. On the left-hand side, we've got the manual overrides for the remote battery switches. Over to the starboard side, all of our main breaker panels for the 12-volt DC systems. I've got easy access to all the batteries. To the port-hand side, generator, and then right behind me, the Seakeeper gyro. Behind the seat back down below, ship's main electrical panel. To the starboard transom, shore power connectivity, the city water inlet, freshwater washdown, and over to the side there are remote switches for the batteries. At the bow, one of the 6 10-inch cleats, LED light recessed into the deck. There's a mounting point for a remote control spotlight. Turn and lock latch, gas assist strut opens up the hatch, Lumar windlass, chain and rope rode leading out to a roller, and a through-the-stem anchor holder. There's a freshwater washdown and an emergency handle right alongside, plus a wired remote control for the windlass. So we've got outstanding visibility, a glass dash, and exciting handling characteristics all coming together on this boat. In addition to that, there are a lot of thoughtful touches going on throughout the entire boat, but that's all covered in another video. Be sure to look for it. For now, this is my performance evaluation of the all-new 370 Sundancer from Sea Ray. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.